If you've never been on my channel before, I'm AmazzonKane. I'm a writer. I obsess over Anaconda. I do rewatch videos, and that's what this is. My ultimate goal is to run an official reboot of the series, and you can see what that would look like on my channel as I organized a small team to revamp the theme song. This week's episode, The Lion, the Witch, and the Weasel.
Today is the best kind of day to go to school. On account of today, we are not going to school at all. We are going to the Tapwater Springs Municipal Zoo. And
Cool.
Everyone in class is excited. Well, everyone except for Johnny Abadi, who isn't, on account of his Uncle Nicky told him that the zoo was kind of lame.
Aww.
You don't know, Johnny Abadi, that your Uncle Nicky is frequently wrong. Not this time.
Look on the bright side, Johnny Abadi. Taking a lame field trip to a lame zoo is still better than being stuck all day in class. No classroom means no assignments.
Mrs. Briggs.
God damn it.
This is a school-sponsored trip. Don't you think we should have a raison d'etre? Which, of course, is French for assignment.
I feel like in real life, even Nanette wouldn't want an assignment. But she likes to drag everyone down with her, so...
Leave it to Ninny Warden Brinks to ruin a perfectly good field trip.
Not to mention, everyone would hate Nanette for a stunt like that.
Each of you will choose an animal and then write down 5 things that you observed the animal doing. When your report is finished, you will receive a valuable coupon for lunch at one of the zoo's tasty animal-themed food carts.
So now the ruined field trip is a little bit less ruined. On account of a valuable coupon goes a long way at an animal-themed food cart.
No assignments, huh?
Come on, Johnny Abadi.
Johnny's pouty face cracks me up, too.
Watch an animal do 5 things, write them down, and then we're free to, watch the animals.
And scarf down as many corn dogs as my stomach and that lunch coupon will allow.
Because there's only one type of joke with her. God damn it. She really did deserve better.
Tapwater Springs Municipal Zoo. I'm Agnes, the zookeeper. Now, who's excited about seeing elephants, gorillas, rhinoceri? Well, kids, we don't have any of those.
Way to let people down.
For future reference, Johnny Abadi's Uncle Nicky can sometimes be right.
But we do have... Caleb was the first animal the zoo acquired.
Probably
We
rescued
had
from Carol
planned
Baskin.
more exotic animals,
That joke's not gonna be
but
dated.
the accounting department didn't account.
Here, kitty,
How
kitty.
much it costs to actually feed a lion. So we ought to lower our sights a little.
Mrs. Briggs, who gets to report on the lion? Can I call dibs on the lion?
Mrs. Briggs, the lion is such a noble creature. Graceful, elegant, the queen of all she surveys. Not unlike myself, really. It would be a shame for someone to write a report on the lion who didn't truly understand her complexities.
So true, so true. A comes before N, which is after the... In reverse alphabetical order, by first name, which means Nanette Manoir gets...
I
to
love
choose
Mrs.
first
Briggs
and
trying to justify this
Anaconda
bullshit.
last.
Thank you, Mrs. Briggs. Let's see. What should I choose? I think I'll take the lion.
Nanette, you little shit.
Sorry you got stuck with the last pick, Angela Anaconda.
Well, the way I see it, Gina Lash, I'm actually pretty lucky. On account of the only thing left was the weasel. And weasels are pretty cool. I don't know why no one else wanted it.
Tough luck about the weasel, Angela Anaconda.
What? What's wrong with the weasel?
Well, Angela Anaconda, it says here that no one has actually seen the weasel since 1987.
Oh.
So basically, Nanette's trying to starve Angela today. Jeez.
Stinks.
Poor Angela. Still waiting? I can't believe how easy my report was. I wrote it in the form of a lyric poem in the style of Baudelaire. Ooh, I love French poetry. I love French lyric poetry. We did our reports on Polly 1 and Polly 2, the cloned sheep.
Wake up, sheeple!
Never mind her. She's just jealous because she's going to be stuck here the whole day waiting for her weasel to come out, while we sample the fine food cart made de chien, which is French for corn dogs.
I am not just jealous on account of I will not be stuck here all day. I'm gonna get the weasel to come out.
Grunt
Here,
work.
Weasel, weasel, weasel. Hey, Gina Lash, all done with your goldfish report on the goldfish?
I do find it really funny how cheap this place is that they have to have a goldfish behind those cages.
Maybe.
Who's running this place, Grunkle Stan?
I don't know, Angela. Mrs. Brinks did say you could only eat after your report is turned in.
Gina, you little shit! Selfish bitch.
They are kind of too small to share.
Boy, I'm glad that's over. I never knew pigeons were so dirty.
Poor Gordy.
Diseases I may have contracted.
Poor Gordy.
Oh.
At least he's prepared.
So now everyone except
Oh.
me has already eaten, and I cannot eat until I finish my report, which I cannot do until the Weasel does 5 things, which he will not do on account of he will not come out of his hole.
Maybe the weasel is nocturnal.
Yeah, or maybe he only comes out at night. But I'll die of starvation by then.
Son of a
Unless...
bitch. This is so cruel. But I also like the location. It is cool to see them in a new place.
Gee, it sure is getting dark. I guess it's nighttime. If I was a weasel, this would be a perfect
Oh, that's
night.
creative.
Come out and play.
I said it was nocturnal, not gullible.
Johnny's being a good friend help. Oh, wow. The squirrel's back.
Thanks. The zoo appreciates your donation to its new rodent wing.
She needs to team up with Grandma Lou.
Please come out, Mr. Weasel. Please.
Also, wow, the one person who's helping her out, Johnny, and Angela still treats him with like crap. What the heck?
Nothing 5 times and turn that in. I, of course, have shunned the empty calories of the more common sugar-coated snacks in favor of these fancy imported mixed nuts. What's the matter, Angela? Hungry?
What a bitch.
Oops! I'm so sorry. I forgot. You have to finish your report first.
Oh, hey, there's the weasel. Just had to bribe it.
Oops! I thought it was a rat.
All right, let's get some well-deserved violence.
I think I know who the real rat is, and her initials are Nanette Memoir.
All right.
Look, Nanette, your precious lion is a
Yes!
little cranky. Could it be he hasn't eaten all day? It's your lucky day.
Here, kitty, kitty.
I need an audience volunteer. Don't worry, Ninny Nut. I don't think he'll eat you. He's too busy helping me with my assignment to observe you doing 5 things.
Oh, come on. Get the violence in there.
That's 1 thing. Very good. Help me, help me. Oh, Angel, whose lion report would have been a million times better than mine.
Entertaining.
If you forgot to do one. You will cry. The lion wants to eat me for lunch.
And it should. Come on. Nanette deserves it. Yes. It's going to spit her out, though, because...
That's 2.
Lame.
Spit out is 3. Flying. That's number 4. And falling is 5. Good job, Nanette.
I bet the
Weasel.
censors complained.
That's right, Ninny Weasel. Better pick the perfect hiding hole. Now that I have finished my assignment, it is time for my snack. And since the lion was such a good helper, I imagine he's ready for his snack, too.
I think the lion would rather have Nanette.
Hey! Nuts! That's it! The weasel was coming after the nuts!
Shame on you, Angela Anaconda. Come on, ladies. I think a certain Mrs. Brinks would be interested to know that Angela is eating before her report is done.
What are you doing, Angela?
Also, weasels are little shits in real life, too.
Eating nut. Wiping mouth. Wait, that was only 4 things! Huh? Done.
That's a very nice
What is
weasel.
this I hear about you eating before your report is complete?
Actually, Mrs. Brinks, my report is complete.
You're supposed to starve to death, Miss Anaconda!
Well, Angela, I'm astonished. It is with great astonishment that I must give you an A.
Thank you, Mrs. Brinks.
In the interest of fairness, Mrs. Brinks, I feel I should point out that it was actually my fancy imported mixed nuts that Lord
Jesus.
Chateau de Terre, which of course is French for whole.
Your nuts? I'm sorry, Nanette, dear. Why didn't you say so sooner? Nanette Manoir
Ah,
gets
life.
an extra credit, A+, for being the one who inspired the rare weasel sighting.
God damn it.
Plus, why thank you, Mrs. Brinks. The creme de
Aw.
la creme always rises to the top of the class.
Whose fancy imported mixed nuts are these in the weasel cage?
Why, they're mine, ma'am. No need to thank me.
Is this true?
Yes, it is. My Nanette is quite ingenious. Feel free to reward her any way you see fit.
Thank you, Mrs. Brinks. I believe I will. Can't you read, Missy? The sign says
Deus Ex
Since you
Machina.
like feeding the weasel so much, I have a few other animals you can feed.
Don't look now, but the creme de la creme is covered in slop de la pig.
Oink, oink.
On the one hand, I did like the location. I did find the cheap zoo really funny. And you do get appropriately frustrated because this is an episode that does balance the fun and the frustration. The revenge fantasy could have been more violent because Nanette really did deserve it this time. I think it should have eaten her and have her stay eaten, especially at the end. Just build up the catch even more. And even at the end, it felt like it just kept going in different directions when it didn't really need to. It was a Deus Ex Machina. It was another one of those... Because I liked Angela taking action to try and get the weasel out, but then the ending, it lost me. It was another one of these things just happened to her type of endings, and it didn't need to happen. It's always fun to... It's definitely fun to watch Nanette get punished. Sometimes it is fun to just wait things out, and things do work out, but I like it more when Angela's proactive and gets her small victories, or even if she takes actions and gets a bigger victory. Granted, Angela is proactive, trying to coax the weasel out, first by using the umbrella, then by using the nuts, which are creative solutions. It's after the solution with the nuts that starts to feel tacked on. I get it. This is definitely one of those times where you want to see Nanette punished. The way it happens, I don't quite buy it. It does happen a little fast. The pacing's weird, so it feels tacked on. But this is an episode where it is more deserved. It's just weird that it doesn't quite tie in as much as it should. That's where it loses me. But it's not a bad episode. It does a better job than a lot of others balancing the fun and the frustration. Angela is proactive with her creative solutions. It's a fun revenge fantasy. It's a fun location. That zoo is hilariously disappointing. So there is a little bit of that edge to it. Overall, it's a fine episode. Watch out for weasels in real life. See you later when you see me.